family, welcome back to my channel. We are still in closet clean out mode, and today I feel like a few of you are going to be excited about this one because I've gotten comments that you were, but also I just feel like, knowing me, I would be excited about this one. We are officially finishing dresses with a bang because we're gonna do the gowns today, like the fancy, sparkly, sequiny, over the top, all of my dresses. So I don't know if you guys caught the last video, but I did a little capsule of my Selkie dresses just because I knew that that would be something fun because I had so many Selkie items and I wanted to do like a little Selkie review. So it's kind of fun to do a haul with things I already owned. And a lot of you have suggested like the idea of styling videos and putting things together with everything I already own. Since I'm obviously like on a little bit of a shopping freeze right now, I'm very proud of myself. I still have not caved, even though I've asked Emily's, she's basically co-signing, like if I'm allowed, like I have to like have checks and balances here, like come on. Otherwise late night things might take over and next thing you know, there's a package on the doorstep. But no, I haven't even replaced my favorite Free People dress. I haven't, the Dahlia dress, which I still really need to grab. I actually got it for my sister for her birthday and she loves it. She got it in the yellow color, I sent it to her. But I couldn't decide which color I wanted. But anyway, today I have like all the sequin, all the razzle dazzle. It's right here on the sofa, and honestly, I'm a little bit dreading it, which I've already told you before, just because it's kind of like a chore to get in some of these things. So I'm proud of myself because this is probably gonna be one of the most like cumbersome, annoying little categories. Like I said, I think jeans is gonna be the most painful. So I think I'm just gonna sprinkle that in. You guys, I do have a poll going. Who's winning right now, Emily? I feel like this is a podcast and you're the producer, like in the corner, like chiming in. This kind of is the vibe. The next category is going to be two-piece sets followed by tops as of now. So if you want something else, you better get in there and vote because it's like a 3% difference. Like it is neck and neck, all right? Help me try on all my sparkly stuff and like recount all the fun memories I had in it. All right, here's number one, and I don't think this is even gonna go over my hips, but I'm gonna show it to you in its fullness in case I can only put it on my halfness. So it's a size 12, and I remember when I was like a 14, ASOS used to run a lot bigger. I think that it does now, but sometimes I think it still can run really big. So when I was a 14, I would buy their 12s because it fit. And yeah, I just don't think this is gonna fit, and I'm really sad because it's so pretty. It also weighs, I mean, I'm gonna say 10 pounds. Emily, would you wanna estimate how much you think this weighs? Right?
Yeah.
Like, literally, it's like a dumbbell.
But that is heavy. Yeah, definitely.
I'm just saying, the thing about my sequin dresses is that they all weigh so much. So I won't be mad if I have to part with several of these. I used to have so many more occasions to wear them. You might be like, what do you need all these for? Well, listen, I had occasions. I will tell you what I wore them all for as I go through them. This one I didn't end up getting the chance to wear, but man, it is so pretty. Let's put it on. As I feared, this will not go past my hips. I think when I first got it, it was even like hella snug, but it's the lining, I guess, mostly that won't go over it. But listen, it's a no-go. However, if you're a size 12, this would be so fire on you. Like, I love this style of dress. ASOS always does a great job with like beaded dresses that are like somewhat affordable price point. They're still like in the hundreds, 200s, just because the intricate work, like it just has to be. It's so heavy, it's such like high quality and so like detailed. But anyway, it's not. I'm really like, oh, can I pull the actual, I don't know, let me just try one more time. No, this is not happening. I just am like, yeah, this is like so far from happening. I'm so sad. It's so beautiful and the tags are still on it. So it's totally okay. We're gonna make room, a lot of room, considering how much this weighs in our closet. This is just very fun to do. It's like a fidget spinner on my body. Okay, I just have to show you guys this close up to start because look at her. Look at a sparkle. Emily said it's giving Santa baby, but I said it's giving like God bless America. I don't know, like an opera singer at a baseball game. I don't know where that came from, but it's very shiny. Whoa, look at this. I'm just like, okay, the time has passed. I don't need her anymore. I can't imagine an occasion where I would wear her, but also she's choking me out. I realize I really don't like things around my neck, which is unfortunate because I do enjoy a turtleneck. I enjoy a choker necklace, but like I'm starting to feel like it's a bit too much. Also, it's a little too tight. It's a little too short. There's a lot going on here. It's giving body yaddy with like sparkle, but can we just watch it sparkle one last time together? Someone's got to have a use for this, right? It's just not me. We're gonna let her go. We're gonna let her go. Okay. I found a little secret hidden gem. We're finally having a winner here. I feel a little more encouraged whenever I find one thing that I'm excited about that I forgot that I had. This is from ASOS. It's a size 12 as well, but it just fits so well. Like it looks so good on the body. Obviously, like I wouldn't be wearing the Skims bralette with it, but the front and the back are really cute. And I just like love the structure of it. Like it hits at my favorite part of the waist. This would even be so sexy with like a belt or like a brooch or something to like embellish this part. And I just think it's giving like vintage vibes, and I just really like it. It's velvet. It's so sexy. I'm so excited that I have her. We're united and it feels so good. I loved this dress. I wore it to my friend Kendall's baby shower. I think I wore it to like a holiday thing. Yeah, this is from Vichy and I loved it, but I can just already tell that it's time to let it go. And it's like, it is very much, I can't talk. It is very much giving like anthro or like some kind of vibe like that. It is very beautiful, but for some reason, I just feel like it's time to let her go. She's really pretty and nice and long, but yeah, it's like kind of snug here. I didn't finish zipping it, but it would zip. It's just like a little snug here, but that's actually what like really nips it in nicely at the waist. So I'd say like, I don't know, like I do think it still fits like nicely. I was just too lazy to like get up in there, and I do like the sleeves, but I don't know. I just think I'm ready to open my mind and heart to a new goddess dress. This is the current goddess dress. I'm ready for something else. So maybe someone else is gonna feel like a goddess in this dress, but yeah, I don't know. It's just like an overarching feeling of like, okay, we're ready to let her go. She served her purpose. We enjoyed her. Do you remember her? Do we remember her? Were you guys with me when I was in New York? If you guys remember this dress, I wore this to the Downton Abbey premiere when I went to New York with Sunday Riley, and I had nothing to wear, and I was like freaking out for like, what does one wear to a red carpet? And I was like struggling so much. And then I found her in my closet, and she was the move. And the best part about it is she still fits. Like, it definitely fit looser then, and when I first got it, it was like almost like too big that I almost didn't keep it, because I remember like it was so big that like this was like going down to here. Don't care. Still looks fire. And I love that it's going to continue to, like, clearly it's like it's going to continue to fit whether I like go up or down a little bit, which I love. And it still like seems to like skim over the body. It's just iconic. The color is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I just think it looks so good on the body. I'm so happy that I remember her and that I found her and I love her and we're keeping her. So right now, I can't believe this, but I've only kept 2 things and I'm very proud of myself. I don't know if you guys remember this dress. I think I only wore this on like a date night or when we went to Mexico, but it does have really fun fringe and I do like the color. And I was like, why didn't I wear that to my brother's wedding? I mean, maybe this, I don't know. But you can like pull this up to like show less cleave. I don't know. I just like, even though I think it's cute and it has potential and I do love the fringe, it's just like, I don't think it's, I don't know. I just don't think this part's doing me all the favors that I want it to. You know what I mean? So I feel like okay parting with her, which I think is good because I like can't envision myself wearing it anytime soon. And I just don't love it on my body. And I feel like I deserve to love the things I wear on my body. So I'm going to say goodbye, even though I'm confused because like part of me is like, why would you give up this dress? It's like cute, fun, pretty, sexy, has fringe, good color. I'm just gonna feel into mine. I'm gonna feel into it. I'm getting a no. I'm feeling no, and I'm gonna trust that. Sometimes I just like sit with myself and I like, okay, someone once told me this and I do think it's a good way to help decide. Pretend like you've already made the decision and when it's gone, do you feel relief or do you feel like, oh no? So I think that that's helpful. Like when you have any decision to make the decision as if you're done with it and then see how it sits with you. That was a piece of advice I got a long time ago. Also, some of you commented that how like the little criteria that I share as I go along is helpful. So I will continue to do that. But if you do need a recap, it's how does it feel on your body physically? Like this one passes that test. It feels nice and soft and silky. How do you think it makes you look? If you're compromising, you're like, it's fine, like it's a no. Do you have any occasions where you can wear it? And when is the last time you wore it? And did you not wear it because you didn't know where it was or because you kept trying it on and you're like, it just never quite felt right for anything? Those are all the reasons why I would say no. And for this one, I don't know, I'm just trusting my gut. I think it's like a little ill-fitting here. Maybe it is like the strap length. I don't know. I'm trusting my gut that it's time to let it go, even though I can see the potential in her, but we're saying goodbye. I'm obsessed. I can't believe I let her hang in the closet alone all this time. And also when I stand here in the sun, it makes these like glitter things that Emily got a video of and we will put it in here. It's so cool. But anyway, I feel like I've been like sequin queen for so long, and a lot of them, I'm going to out myself. They can be cheesy, okay? They can. This, Emily said, this is an Emily term, this is a modern way to do sequins, and she's not wrong. Like the color, fire, the fit, fire. Like, I can't believe I forgot about her. I just didn't remember how well she fit. And now I'm like, okay, I will be finding occasions to wear her. She's just so good. It's so good. It's like liquid blue. I don't even know. I'm obsessed and I'm keeping it. And I'm very excited that I am reunited with her. So right now we've only got 3 things out of like a bunch. And I was like, who am I if I don't have one sequin dress? So I feel okay about this. And I think that, ooh, let's see if this is in my color palette actually. Please hold. It is. Check it out. Alrighty. Did I vlog? I don't think I shared. I wish I had shared like behind the scenes. I don't know if I was, oh my gosh, it's doing it again. I just hope I'm never gonna get over it when it makes a little disco ball on my wall. Disco ball on the wall, that rhymes. Anyway, yeah, I wore this when I was in a Renault commercial. It was like my I don't know, I felt like Regina George was like, I heard she was in a car commercial in Japan. Well, I was in a French car commercial, okay? It was the height of my life and career in 2019 before the pandemic hit and my whole life went to shit. It's fine. Everything's fine now, but like, man, my whole life changed. Anyway, around that time. And I know many of ours did, but that was just like probably one of the coolest career experiences I've ever had in my life. I got to film the car commercial in Portugal, and yeah, I got to wear this dress and do a little dance routine that I now don't remember, but it was like hard and I had to learn it. It was like stressful, and I sweat so much. I kept sweating because it was so hot, and I had to do the dance like again and again and again and again, and like make the right face and go to the car in the right way and do all this stuff, and I kept sweating, and the hair guy was so mad at me because he had to keep blow drying my hair and restyling it between every take, and it was like putting everyone behind schedule. Also, I couldn't drive a stick, so the stunt guy swapped spots with me, and he put on this dress and stuffed his bra and wore a blonde wig to like be me in the later parts of the commercial, because they spent like 20 minutes trying to teach me how to drive a stick, and when I was just like, this is not happening, they were like, okay, bye. Anyway, it would have been cool to like drive the actual car. I got to drive it like offset because they like pushed it, or like I put it in neutral and then they like pushed it. But yeah, the rest of it was a no-go. But anyway, it was still a very fun memory. And this is the dress that I wore in it. And it was actually my dress. They did have like costumes and stuff for me. But at the end of the day, they ended up liking my own dress that I had better. And they wanted me to wear this. So they altered it a little bit in the back. But anyway, yeah, I haven't put it on in years now, and it's so cute. It's fun, and it gives me a good memory, but I don't think that I would wear it in real life. So what do we do when something's a memory or like a capsule? I don't know. I know probably some of you have like your wedding dresses, and like I think there are like times and places to keep certain things, but as far as this goes, like it's just not something that practically I will wear again, but it does have such fun memories attached to it. So and it's a nice dress. It's like a nice brand. Adriana Papel. I don't know if you guys have ever seen her stuff, but I think for a while like Run the Runway had her stuff, but she has some nice like occasion dresses that she does make in more curvy sizes. Anyway, so I don't know if I'm gonna keep her or not. I'm thinking I'm gonna let it go. That was such a fun memory, but I have all the pictures and I have the commercial itself, and like I don't need to keep this to remember that. The only time I get sentimental about it is when I'm like, I want to show my daughter it, right? But like, who knows if I'll have a daughter? Who knows if she would even be able to wear or even want it or even care? Like, who knows? But I do say, like, sometimes my mom has some stuff left over from like the like back in the day, like cool vintage stuff that I like love, even though, yeah, I don't know. Like, I loved seeing some of my mom's cool vintage stuff, but I feel like I liked seeing the stuff that she probably like wore more, and I feel like since this was like a funny little occasion thing, it's like not like it's a huge deal. It was just a big deal in my life. So I don't know. Cast your vote below. Let me know. I think I'm going to let it go. Maybe somebody wants to wear it to like a really fun, beautiful occasion, and it's time to like take the energy of this dress. Like this dress for me, that moment was so important because I just never imagined I'd get to have such a cool experience like that. And maybe this dress has a little magic in it left over that needs to go to somebody else. I don't know. Let's just do one more twirl in her, shall we? Time for another obscure movie reference. Death Becomes Her, and Emily agreed. It is super sexy, don't get me wrong, but it's hitting at that place of my calf that I like really don't like right below the knee. And it also, I don't know, it just feels like, Emily actually just said this out loud. She's like, it looks like you borrowed a dress from somebody. Like, it looks great on you. But also, I do think it's like one of those things that like if I don't know what to wear and I'm not feeling like, you know, we all have those bloat days and those days where we like don't feel good in our bodies and we just want to like be comfortable, like this could be that dress that I'd still look like I tried and still be sexy. So I'm kind of torn on this because, okay, if you guys remember when I was doing my overflow pile, there was a jumpsuit that I tried on that was the same way. It like had a very similar vibe. It didn't have the shoulder pads as much, but it had this similar kind of neckline, and I also could wear that one like a little off the shoulders like this. Ooh, this is sandy. I don't know. This is super sexy. It could be kind of cool with boots. I don't know. Now I'm like, could I put a cool like vintagey belt on this? Like, is this a moment? See, this is why I can't let myself spend too much time with anything. Let me go through the boxes. Number one, it's so comfortable in the body. So that's a winner. Number two, I like the way it looks on the body. Okay, check. Have I worn it in the past long time? No. Is it because I didn't remember it existed? Maybe. Does it look like me and does it make me feel like the highest version of myself? That's where I'm torn. As is, no. But I could totally see myself styling this out with like a cool belt and like making it like a cool moment. So I'm struggling. Please vote. I don't know. It's so good, but does it look too similar to that jumpsuit? And if so, could they serve the same purpose? And is that just like a little more hot? Let me know, because I'm struggling with this one. I kind of want to keep it, but I also like don't love the idea of keeping a lot of like safe choices around, because I don't want to be safe in my life right now. Like I want to make myself like a safe little sanctuary that I can like come home to and stuff. But like I want to like take chances, and I want to be excited about things, and I don't want the energy to be like stagnant cover-up clothes. You know what I mean? I think that's what I'm kind of trying to shift here, is that I've been feeling like I'm an in-between in my life, and I feel like it's translated to being like in between in the waiting room in my style, and I don't want that anymore. So I don't know. I think that the silhouette of this is very chic and sophisticated and cool, and I don't think that it's like boring or like dowdy, but I also am like, will I wear her? Do I need her? Anyway, weigh in. I could use your help on this one. I wanted to keep this out of spite for Emily, because we've gone through battles with this one several times, and every time I've kept it, and this time I'm like, I just don't think so. First of all, it's a little more snug than it was. That foot, oh, that just popped open. Well, there you have it. The boob, sorry, it has like a little safety, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like one to like control the cleave if you so choose. Anyway, it just popped open as if to say, goodbye, I've had enough of you. It doesn't want to sit in my closet. It wants to be on somebody's body that is going to wear it. Color, cool. Fabric, sensational. But I just think it's just like, it's a little snug. I haven't worn it, and like, I just think it's time to say goodbye. I think I've had enough chances with her that she doesn't need to give me another chance. And it's time for her to move on to a happier, healthier relationship. That being said, I do think it's cute. I still see the potential, and I totally understand why I got it. It's giving blazer dress. Honestly, it's giving like long blazer dress. But it's just like, it feels a little snug in the arms for me right now. It's just definitely, it's a 14, and so I feel like it's just like a little snug, and I just can't envision an occasion where I wear it in the upcoming future. So I think it's time to let her go to a new home. But I'm thanking her for her service, because she did make me smile. Honestly, she's going nowhere. This is still as amazing as when I first tried it on. It still fits. Look at the thing it's casting on. It's incredible. Like, this dress is just so, this is not replaceable, you know? Like the Beyonce song Irreplaceable. It's just, I can't imagine that I'll find another dress like this. It is so special. And yes, I know it's like wild and why would I need it? Guess what? I'll find a reason. I could wear it for New Year's this year. Okay. I could wear it for Halloween. Sure. But I also just like love it. I wore it to a cool party where I saw a very cool, very famous performer. It was like a very special experience when I wore it, but I think I've worn it other times as well. But this also is kind of in a little knot, so I need to like work through her. But she's lost a few strands, but I don't care. It's also, here's the crazy part. As far as these dresses go, it's really, did you hear that? Oh, you hear them? I hate hearing them drop. It really does stress me out, but that's the nature of these dresses. As far as dresses like this goes, actually really comfortable. It has like soft cotton shorts like on the bottom as like the liner, and it's just like the inside feels like a soft, really cozy like t-shirt. So yes, I'm sorry, I have to keep it. This is just too good. It's too good. I have to. It's amazing. All right, we are almost through this, and I cannot believe it. With my eyes, I see only one dress left after this one, and I'm sad. I was just telling Emily, I'm like, my little chubby arms will not fit inside this dress, and it makes me sad. And I just want to see it on one more time. This dress was iconic. It was always snug when I got it. It is a 12 and it has no give. And if you can see like my underwear through here, like the lining will not even pull down. But it's so special. I wanted to show you the trail of it. I don't even have a zip because like there's not a chance in Hades that this thing's gonna go up. But it basically has like a little trail. It is so iconic. I got it as an option to wear to the Veuve Clicquot Polo Classic and then didn't wear it. And man, it was so cute though. It's so good. I'm just like, there's not a chance that this will go on, but that's okay. It's yeah, so it's a 12. I feel like if you are like actually a 12, maybe don't have such girthy arms, you might be able to wear it, but it's so cute. I love it so much. It has so much potential. Just trust me when I say, oh, the whole thing is just like embroidered. It's beautiful. I don't feel bad about it because it was always like a bit snug. And also, like, what can I do? I think I'm just desensitized at this point. I'm like, okay. Like, we had enough victories that I'm ready to like let this go. Oh, another cool feature about this dress is that the sleeves here zip. Well, there we go. Trying here. But the sleeves unzip so that they can be more of like a little bell or like a flary kind of sleeve instead of being so tight here. It's very hard to do yourself, but I think you get the hint. This could be such a cool dress for a fall wedding guest. Like, it's iconic. Like, I really wish that I actually had it in my size because it's so cool and so beautiful. And I wish that I could give you guys a better picture of what she once would have looked like, but I just cannot put it in my body, or the opposite, but you know what I mean. Okay, we have another memory girl. I'm ready to let go of her. It's feeling so snug in my arms. Like, did I just really gain that much weight in my arms in the past year? Oh my gosh. I've been engaged for almost a year. I guess in like a year and 2 months. Like, in 2 months it will be a year. So like, fine. I've been engaged for 10 months. But that's crazy. So in 10 months, my arms like really don't fit this anymore. Maybe, I feel like Emily's telling me that when we tried it on last, it was tight. I think I just don't have this thing like done. But anyway, I wore this in my engagement photos and we were running around Paris in the rain and it was so romantic. It served its purpose. It was like the dress for that. And I loved our pictures and I love the way it looked. I have a picture of it twirling and that's the memory I need. I don't need the real dress. And also it's choking me out. I'm realizing like how sensitive I am about things like on my throat. What am I gonna do about some of my favorite necklaces? We will cross that bridge when we come to it. But like, I don't even want it up on my neck right now. So like, that will tell you that. But man, it's so beautiful. Just the detail and the beading work. I don't know. I think, did I do a full unpack with me that trip? I don't think I did. But I'm sure you guys saw the pictures and we'll put one in here. And you know what? I enjoyed it and it served its purpose. And I'm ready to let it go. I think I'm like a little hung up right now on the fact that I'm like, does it not fit? But I genuinely just think I didn't put it up all the way. And also, guess what? If my arms are bigger than they were at that time, it means nothing about my worth as a human. It means nothing about my love or my relationship, because I guarantee you, he loves me just as much today as the day he proposed to me, because he told me the other day that he loves me more every day. Isn't that nice? It was really nice. Anyway, so yeah, this is so beautiful, and I probably won't even Poshmark it just because it has so many little, like there are a bunch of little snags, but it is such a beautiful dress. I'm sad to let it go, but I'm ready to let it go. I feel like I've had my time with it, and I feel like it's the perfect piece to close this series out on. Not the series, mind you, just this particular set, which we are in dresses. And like I said, I think we're two-piece sets are coming up next. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope this was a fun one. There's like a whole bunch of beads just fell on the floor and like made crimply noises. Can you guys hear it? Wait. That's like my worst sound. I remember when I was getting dressed that night, I was like, ooh. Anyway, I had to actually change to this under the street. I changed into this under the Eiffel Tower. Like, it has a beautiful story and I will always remember it, but I'll remember it by the photos. I don't have to have this heavy falling apart dress hanging in my closet. But thank you so much for hanging out and reliving some of my really fun memories in these iconic dresses. I used to love getting over the top dressed up, and I just don't know if that person is in there anymore. She probably is, but I think she also wants to be geez Louise. I think she also wants to be comfortable. So it's interesting. I'm just kind of learning about how my style is evolving based on also my lifestyle. Like, I don't go to as many, okay, this thing will not stop. Let's just march it out so it stops. Oh man. Anyway, I don't go to as many over-the-top events anymore. I did wear this to my cousin's wedding as well. Danced all night in it. It was like a black tie wedding. Perfect. But I'm realizing, like, as occasions come up, I can rent, I can borrow, I can buy once my closet's cleaned out if I need to, and it's time to tell new stories and create new memories. We just can't hold on to the same old relics forever. And if they're not serving us, it's time to go and leave a spot for them. Think about when you buy a new car. Like, you don't leave that old car in the driveway just because you had good memories with it. Like, you need that spot in the garage or in the driveway for your new car that's going to take you new places the other car couldn't take you. So that's just kind of how I'm thinking of it. And yeah, I'm really enjoying paring down my wardrobe. I'm looking right now and it looks like I kept 4 dresses out of however many I tried on. So my closet is getting so much more room to breathe in it. And I'm really excited to get back in there and reorganize everything and just have everything be like, I can see it. And I think this was a tough category. Dresses, I just have the most probably of everything. And these like fancy dresses that are like hard to try on, like I was dreading it. So I feel like we're making major momentum. If you are participating, please comment below and let me know how you're doing. Moral support. If you've had any trouble letting go specific items or if any categories are giving you trouble, and let me know if you're following along with us, like, are you still in dresses or what's going on? Some of you said that it is really helpful to have a dedicated time every week to do this together, and that's been really helpful for me because in the old days, have you guys seen those TikToks where it's like someone will be in their entire closet full of things? They'll be like when you started cleaning like a few hours ago and all of a sudden you got overwhelmed and then you just like get caught up and you're just like in a room of stuff and you're like, what have I done? I just don't want that for myself anymore, and I don't want that for you guys anymore. So if you are new here and you had fun with this video and you want to join us, it's not too late. Just comment below and say, I'm joining the AMM Great Closet Clean Out. I'm doing short form videos over on TikTok. If this is too much for you, fine. Also, you can DM me over on Instagram. I love chatting with you guys over there. Sometimes it's easier with those messages. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. And just remember, if your size fluctuates, it's okay. Our bodies were literally meant to expand and contract based on our needs and our environment and all kinds of things. So there's a lot going on in your life. As long as you're doing the best you can to take care of yourself and you are moving your body and treating it with love and respect, that's sometimes all we can ask for. And I think we all just need to be a little more kind to ourselves. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm taking this in stride. And I'm just trusting that in this season, these things aren't serving me and these things aren't fitting me in this season. But who knows what's coming up. But I'm not going to live my life trying to force myself into a space where I no longer fit. That includes friendships. That includes clothing. That includes all kinds of things. So let's all just kind of be gentle with ourselves and remember that. And until I see you next time, take good care. Thank you so much for being here and just helping me stay accountable, because trust me, I was not in the mood to do this today, but I did it. And this morning my trainer Cami said to me, it's not about going all out every time. It's literally if you can do 5 push-ups. If it's like any little thing you can do, it's consistency. Consistency is what's going to get you to your goal, not like fixing your life in a day, which is what old me used to think was possible. So just gonna leave you with that food for thought, and I will catch you guys on the next video. And we don't know what category it's gonna be, so if you haven't voted, go vote.